Welcome to my essential poetry readings. Today I am presenting you one of the most favored and beloved Iranian poets, Sohrab Sepehri. He was born in Kashan on October 7th, 1928. He was a very talented artist and a gifted poet. Sepehri is so popular with the Iranians that he is usually known by his first name, Sohrab, as if he is a friend everyone knows and everyone understands. Sohrab traveled beyond the normal trajectory of everyday meanings and colors. He translated speech into language hitherto unknown to the Iranians. He was a pioneer poet. He utilized Western forms and deconstructed the normal way of poetry. His use of new forms in poetry makes him complicated to understand and to perceive. Yet his readers find themselves so attached to him and his poetry that there remains no room for questioning, for misunderstandings, for boredom. Readers are so immersed in his poetry that they sometimes just forget the world of realities and experience a fresh recognition of man and the whole universe. Our Sohrab was the child of nature. Just like a child nestled in the bosom of his mother, Sohrab finds rest in the bosom of nature. He regards great respect for nature and whatever is relevant to the nature. He looks at it and the creatures within it in the manner of a lover who sees no faults in his beloved. Sohrab takes us into a journey of an unknown world where ugly things become beautiful and despised objects become a center of attention to the readers. Morning glory. Past the border of my dream, the shadow of a morning glory had darkened all these ruins. What intrepid wind transported the morning glory sea to the land of Manad? Beyond glass gates of dream, in the bottomless marsh of mirrors, wherever I had taken a piece of myself, a morning glory had sprouted, forever pouring into the void of my soul, and in the sound of its blossoming I was forever dying in myself. The veranda roof caves in and the morning glory twines about all columns. What intrepid wind transports this morning glory sea to the land of my nod? The morning glory germinates its stem rising out of my transparent sleep. I was in a dream. Flood of wakefulness overflowed. To the view of my dream ruins I opened my eyes. The morning glory had dwindled about my life. I was flowing in its veins. It rooted in me. It was all of me. What intrepid wind transported this morning glory seed to the land of my nod. Near a distant realm, there was a woman at the door, standing with the body as ever I approached her. Her image flooded my eyes. Speech turned into wings of passion and knowledge. Shadow turned into sun. I walked out in the sun. I was carried away by pleasing signs. I went as far as childhood and sense, as far as delightful mistakes, as far as abstract objects. I neared picturesque waters and trees full of pears. With an ever-present trunk I breathed with the wet truth. My feeling of wonder mingled with the tree. I perceived I beautied on the throne of God. I felt a bit distraught. Man goes to seek solace when he feels crestfallen. I did too. I went as far as the table. The yogurts taste of fresh green plants. There was bread to eat with a cup and saucer. My throat pined for a goblet of vodka, and I returned. The woman was there at the door, standing with the body of deadly wounds. An empty can kept bearing away the water's throat. The flow of water. When knowledge still nestled by springs, man indulged himself in his azure philosophy, in the delicate indolence of a meadow. His thoughts flew with the bird. He breathed with trees. He was submissive to the poppy's conditions. Intrepid meanings of the waters roared in the depths of his speech. Man slept in the text of the elements and woke up in dawning fear. But sometimes the strange music of growth echoed in the frail joints of his joys, and dust settled on his struggling knees. Then his creative fingers idled and got lost in precise geometrical grief.